Hello, hello, my friends. I've just been rereading the last chapter of Dr. Stone that I read, which is chapter 88. I'm feeling very, very moved. I think this last spread of their balloon rising up and the sun rising is perhaps the finest two-page spread they've done in this series, which is saying a lot. I thought the one where he finds his father's grave was good. I thought the one where they produce electrical light for the first time was good. But everything about this one with Chrome saying the old man talking about their greed alone, even without wings, they don't give up. They make their own with science over hundreds of thousands of years. And Chrome, when he realizes the world is really round, when he finally believes what Senku had told him, the world is round. I want to see more. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. I'm so impressed with this series. When they were doing the whole Stone Wars arc, it was a lot of fun. It was pretty amazing. Real high tension thrill ride from start to finish, but it's this stuff. This is the stuff that I really, really like about this series. And going from that, I'm sure there's gonna be like more villains, like Hyoga's gonna break out or something. Yeah, okay, that's fine, but it's more about the exploration, the invention, the discovery, reappreciating all of these amazing, miraculous things that we've used science and technology to build. And now the journey around the world. Oh man, you remember when Senku unveils his ship design? I loved that. It was just like, oh my god, they're really gonna make it. Oh, okay, all right. So let's recap what's going on. They built the balloon so that they could try to figure out where there would be oil deposits, so that they can mine for oil. So they have oil to power their ship, so that they can journey down to Antarctica and try to understand what the petrification ray was. Okay, so that's what's happening. Uh, there's been some really beautiful moments when Senku was freezing Tsukasa and they're just like bantering and he's talking about Mario lore just to kill time. And he espouses the somewhat popular theory that Mario is actually hallucinating, that the mushrooms just do nothing, but or maybe they just enable his hallucinations. I wondered if maybe that was a hint, if that was just some really nice, flavorful personality dialogue, or if that was actually hinting at the nature of the petrification beam. Anyways, just wanted to talk about that. This series has blown me away. Um, Basically, ever since I stopped reading it on the channel, from when the channel was deleted, I think we've seen several high watermarks for this series, and it's so good. It's so good. Okay. All right. They're flying. They're flying now. The whole money thing too, I think, is hilarious. When he first like invented money again, I was I was like, oh god, like what is this gonna say? Like what are the supposed benefits of money that they're going to um, espouse, and will I agree with them, or are we gonna head to some big ideological conflict between me and the characters? Oh no. But nah, it was mostly just to rip off the captain guy. So that's fine. All right. New chapter. The Grand Adventure in the Sky. I guess we're gonna get a whole Sky arc. This color page is really nice. The TV anime is coming, which is pretty exciting. I have no idea what to expect from that. I hope they do a good job. It really seems like we're in a new era of shonen adaptation, where they're not just phoning it in because they know there's already an audience, but actually making it good so they can get an even bigger audience. What a mind-blowing concept. So I hope it's good. I think it could be really good. I thought they were just going to go like kind of straight up, be like, all right, where's the oil? Come back down. But this is looking like it'll be actually an adventure, which begs the question, why did Senku allow Chrome to come? Now, I mean, I'm really glad that he allowed Chrome to come, because it was a very, very beautiful moment when Chrome gets up in the balloon. But isn't there a whole thing about like, probably they both shouldn't ever put themselves in jeopardy at the same time? And at the time I was like, oh, it's not a big deal, they're just doing a quick little survey. But now, a grand adventure in the sky. Alright. We'll see what's actually happening here. Flying for reals. This is a really nice shot, too, of the statues underneath. And their hope flying up above them. You're crying, Sully. Thank you. Come on. Don't you understand? Can't you understand how amazing this is? Not to me. My first time on a hot air balloon. Those are private jets do things like her daily shopping. Senkyu is like kind of confused and alienated on both sides here, which is rare for him. The primitivism and the exuberance simultaneously. Extravagance unmatched by any other. This strange, mysterious sensation. Wow. Oh. Oh, I just love how indulgent they are of this. We're flying with the birds. Yeah, this is actually a little scary. The birds could easily tear up the woven net cloth of their balloon. It's weaker than I expected it to be. Sailing ship of the skies. Oh, what? They're just going to the village? That Chrome just ran back from? Hot air balloon, it takes 2 hours. The power of wind. Someone truly toils over them. Now we do it so easily. Traveling by sky is insane. Day and night in Japan, the wind blows eastward. Low pressure areas. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's certain points where if the pressure is low enough because of some temporal change causing a vertical shift in the air column, then even if the wind is prevailing east, there can be westward currents to come back in and fill the gap that's caused by the pressure change, right? Is that what's going on here? I think so. We're going to turn the page, and Senkyu's going to be like, no, you idiot. It's not like that at all. Your vague memories and common sense stitching together of meteorology doesn't cut it. Evil winds that give birth to storms. No pressure areas, wind spin counterclockwise. Okay. Ah, okay, alright. Pro adventurers. Leave it to me, your captain. Chrome is feeling a little insulted. Which, you know, I think they have their areas of specialty. They shouldn't feel like they're in direct competition, just because they call both of what they're doing exploring and adventuring and stuff. Skill to fly these winds to Ishigami Village. We can fly even further west. Begin our adventure to find oil. Alright, so I guess they're going to do it in leaps. They're going to go to Ishigami first, and then start to explore where the rest of the Japan, to try to figure out where the deposits of oil will be. I'm curious about how they're going to do that from the sky. I guess Senkyu just kind of knows the conditions under which oil would occur. I love that Fuji is in the background of so many shots like this. It's almost like they've unlocked that as like kind of an iconic presence. Until now, they were in Japan, and you knew that Fuji was still out there, but they just couldn't see it. And now it's been reintroduced into the culture of their world. What are you doing? Land adventures. Oh, they're starting to bicker. The wind teaks on the features of the land. Always blows alongside the river. Oh. Someone is taking their time to adventure on their own 2 feet. A true pro adventure. Whoa. So Chrome has a good point. He knows. There's other areas. There's other things that will affect the wind. It's not just low pressure and high pressure. It's not just prevailing winds and stuff. But you actually have to know the granularity of the ground. Every aspect of it. Some amateurs spend time riding. Yeah, this is a pretty idiotic fight. But they both have pretty good arguments, I guess. This Tera Buzu like thing and see its direction. Yeah, that's true. You smart, Senkyu. Uh-oh. He did not like the direction it takes. This will be a battle between the West Wings and the gods of the skies. Oh no. Big storm cloud coming in. devil of the clouds that give birth to storms. That's a really nice image. That dragon-like cloud emerging from the sky. It's just unreal enough, you know? And they've done this a few times where they personify natural forces and stuff, like the lady that was in the embodiment of the sulfurous lake. But this is like a little closer to more like something that could actually appear in nature. It's entirely made of cloud. But it's enough that it's personified. It kind of seems like a villain now. Nice, nice. That's good. And the fact that they're so eager to do this, that they're going out of their way to have the devil of the clouds, makes me confident that it's going to continue in this mode of more about invention and exploration and less about conflict, which I think is such a unique and wonderful thing about this series. I also think that they saw Kaido in One Piece, and they're like, I want to draw a dragon too. So now we got this. The Cumulonimbus. Such a badass cloud. I think they look so cool. I love seeing like storm fronts. I just looked outside as if I would see one. It's like, oh, I wonder if there's... No, of course, I'm in the dead of winter and all it is like constant gray skies. But whatever. Sucked in with tremendous force. It'd be instant death for the likes of a balloon. So they're just going to emergency land. Open the top of the balloon. We can let hop air and rapidly descend. It's already open. Ooh. Oh no. Is there a hole in the top of the balloon? Is that bird strike earlier? Oh man. Oh boy. See, I'm loving this. Don't get me wrong. I'm loving every bit of this. But this does seem exceedingly stupid for Senkyu to be like, alright, I'm coming to. Me and Chrome. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, you're damn right this is dangerous. I don't know what he should have done, though. I guess this was kind of just the inevitable risk. Oh, they've been cutting up Horde Draft. The Devil God Cumulonimbus. No way to descend. Yeah, this is the point where Senkyu's supposed to have a plan or something. I'm gonna rack my brain and try and find some way. Rack my brain? When has he ever racked his brain? Just didn't put the cheat code. Do I have anything among my weapons of science? This is kind of unreal. It almost feels like I mean, I don't know. This is like very typical shonen writing. But it's just so out of character for Senkyu to be caught like this, to be struggling like this, that it almost feels like there's a lesson to be learned here, that he got too caught up in this balloon thing. He went a little fast with it. And it kind of matches the pacing of this whole balloon arc, which went from like 0 to 60, like ground to flight in like 2 chapters flat. If not less. So, we'll see. Time limit is until my brain shuts down from altitude sickness due to the sudden ascent. She'll find her way out the hole in the wind. She's going to run away, but there's nowhere to run to. Run away. Is that really it? Is that really right? Seems like Chrome is about to have an insight. I also like that Chrome realized that being up in the sky isn't all fun and games. And this is the first time in his life, probably, that he's wanted to run. Oh, except for when he was in jail. That he's wanted to run, but he's had nowhere to run to. That's also very much like being in jail. But, yeah, it must feel very uncanny, unreal to realize, oh my god, like, every other threat I've just run away from, and now I am flying in the sky. Look, yeah, see? In nature, turn your back and run in crisis, you'll be killed without question. This is what he's drawing his instincts on. He has to fight the bear. This is his ground level adventuring. Head on your heart, you can defeat fear. Okay. Step bad. Shoot through it and up 1,000 meters. Go higher than this growing monster of Cumulonimbus. Okay. Oh man. And even Captain Man, name forgotten, has to respect Chrome for that. That's pretty ballsy. That's quite the play. We'll just go up and through it. But you know, this all makes sense. I'm actually quite happy with all of this on a story writing perspective, except for the fact that Senkyu is being a little uncharacteristically stupid. But now, think of the adventure we get. We're going to go through the cloud. That's going to be badass and exciting and hype. Just like right up close to it. I guess not through the actual epicenter of it, because they'll just get fried. But then, can you wait for the second spread? The second level of, oh my god, we're flying spread when they're 1,000 meters up in the air now? Are you ready for Chrome to see the actual size of the ocean? Because I am not. Okay. He throws a bottle of the petrification fluid in there, knowing that it contains a bunch of alcohol and nitric acid. It'll burn like crazy. The density of energy in liquid fuel. Ooh! And know that the king of liquid fuels, oil, is just the more powerful. We must have it. Ooh, okay, alright. So we're getting a little bit of hype there, too. The balloon soaring upwards. Everyone falling out. This is terrifying. He throws his hat for some reason. Or his hat flies away, maybe, and he's grabbing it. I'm not quite sure. It seems extremely dangerous. It seems like the balloon could easily just catch fire from all of this. But whatever. Whatever, I'll take it. I'll take all of this. See them in the lifting current. Oh, he threw the hat! So we could see where the wind current was. Ah, okay. Cool. Ryushi, that's sweet. That's his name. Both this world and its skies belong to me. Oh, badass. Look at this. Flying through the back of the head of the dragon. One-upping Luffy, who merely punched it in the head. Oh, look, it's the ocean. It's the ocean! They're really up there now. This is true flying. Oh, I thought there would be another shot of their perspective. But they made it. They made it. They're flying. They're really flying. Senkyu is the only one who's incapable of climbing back into the basket. Oh, man. Alright, okay, alright. That was an adventure. That was sure an adventure in the skies. In a lot of ways, that was like the most risk that Senkyu ever put himself in. He really had no plan. Seems a little dumb for the smartest man alive. But, alright, that's fine. They made it. This is a nice shot. And the rainbow, too. After the storm, there is a rainbow. Whew. Alright, next we have chapter 90. We will get into that straight away. I cannot wait to see what happens next.